Good morning, everybody. I am so excited today because we're going to make one of my favorite things, scones. One of our sweet Miss Dana's Kitchen family members sent me a message and said, I've been trying to learn how to make scones. Do you have a recipe for it? And I said, well, and she liked strawberries and pecans. So I said, well, let me work on it and make sure that the strawberries and pecans will be really yummy, which of course, you know, I love both of those. And so here is the recipe. It's super easy actually too, which I just love. I'm going to make the dough in my food processor because it makes it really easy to do. That's 2 cups of all-purpose flour. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Then 1/2 teaspoon of salt, just regular salt. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar, granulated sugar. And so then we're going to mix these things together. This is the beginning of our dough. Now I'm adding my 5 tablespoons of butter that I have just cut in smaller pieces, but you need to keep it cold. And then get all the runaways. And then you process it again. And what you want to do, you want it to look like little pea-sized lumps, and then as it bakes, the butter makes it so rich and yummy. So you just need to make sure that it's incorporated, of course, but in little pea-sized bits. So we're going to take this out, and we're going to put the dough in a bowl. And next we're going to add, make sure you get it all because you know baking is a science. So what I have here is 1/2 cup of strawberries, and I actually added some blueberries because I love muffins that have like more than one type of berry in it, and 1/2 cup of chopped pecans. So we're going to gently fold those in. Now, here's the way it looks. And we're just going to stir them in very lightly because you want them to be incorporated, but you don't want the strawberries to get mashed so that they bleed a lot. And then you add 1 cup of heavy cream. Now, let me put some stir with it. You make a well. Let me regroup here just a minute and get this out of the way. We're done with this. Okay. You make a well in the middle of your dough, and then you very gently stir this in. It's 1 cup of heavy cream, and you can see the dough coming together really well. And I don't know if y'all like scones or not. They're kind of new to me. And I don't make them all the time, but after I make them, I always wonder why I didn't make them more because I just love them. So I'm going to kind of boil the heavy cream into the dough, make sure it's incorporated really well. I am such a messy cook, y'all. Are y'all messy cooks? Are y'all neat cooks? I always have been kind of messy, but you know, it is what it is. It's okay. Okay, so the dough's coming together really nicely. And then we're going to put it out. I'm going to actually use my hands a little bit. So what you want to do is knead the dough. Not a whole lot, just some, and to make it come together really well. So I'm going to put it on my wax paper. I'm going to have very messy hands now. That I've added some flour to, and I did put a little bit of water on the bottom of it. That was a tip that one of our Miss Dana's Kitchen family gave me, and it really does work. It's kind of going now. But anyway, okay, so empty the dough on your thing, and then make sure that you get all of the dry ingredients incorporated. And then knead it. You know what, I'm going to add just a little bit more. heavy cream. Make sure the dough is really yummy. Now I think you could probably add the strawberries and pecans to your food processor, and then it would mix up easier for you. And then add the whipping cream to the food processor, and once again it would mix up easier. But I didn't do that, so we're going to go with this. Okay, so you know, I had the other day, actually, at church, they have a little cafe, and I had a cinnamon scone. Oh my gosh, y'all, it was so delicious. I mean, good. I really enjoyed that, but I think strawberries and pecans are such a good mixture, kind of pairing, if you will. And so I think these are going to be just absolutely yummy. So what you can do is roll it out if you want to. I don't know, y'all, sometimes with doughs, I just use my fingers and kind of put it out. You want it to be about 3/4 of an inch or an inch in height. And then I have my baking sheet sprayed right here. And then you take your 3-inch cutter and cut them out. Oh gosh, these are going to be so good, y'all. Okay. So we are going to bake these at 400 degrees, and I'll show you what they look like. Oh, wait, first, I'm so sorry. First, we're going to use a little bit of whipping cream and put on the top, and then sprinkle it with turbinado sugar before we put them in the oven. And then I'm going to bake them, and then I'll show you what they look like. Okay, y'all, here are these absolutely beautiful scones. I am so happy that my sweet friend from Miss Dana's Kitchen asked me to make some strawberry and pecan scones because they are just beautiful. They are very hot right now. I baked them at 400 degrees for 20 minutes. And you see how beautiful and golden brown they are. I put the whipping cream on top with a little bit of turbinado sugar. And so I'm not going to put an icing on these. We don't like them that sweet. So anyway, here they are, strawberry and pecan scones. My kitchen, oh Lord have mercy, it smells so good. Here they are, y'all. Bon appetit.